Stuff to do with family overwhelms me quite a bit. You know, worry or stress around family side of things, that does overwhelm me quite a bit.
Just now, a bombshell warning has exploded straight from the heart of Kensington Palace, all the way across the Atlantic to the glittering hills of Hollywood. And this is not some polite British understatement. This is the real deal. Prince William, the man who is going to be the next King of England, has just drawn a line in the sand, and he is not playing games. He has sent a crystal clear, no-holds-barred message to the biggest power players in Tinseltown, telling them in no uncertain terms, do not mess with Meghan Markle in a way that drags the British monarchy into your celebrity circus. This is not a suggestion. This is not a gentle request. This is a final warning, the kind that makes A-list producers, studio executives, and streaming giants sit up straight in their designer chairs and rethink every single deal they have been cooking up with the Duchess of Sussex, because the future king has had enough, and he is making sure the entire entertainment industry knows it. According to multiple sources deep inside Kensington Palace, sources who have never been wrong before, Prince William held an emergency crisis meeting just 48 hours ago. The room was locked tighter than the Tower of London, phones were off. Only his most trusted advisors were allowed in. And the single topic on the agenda was Meghan Markle and her aggressive new Hollywood comeback plans. One senior aide, who was actually present, whispered to our royal contact that William looked absolutely furious. He slammed his fist on the polished mahogany table and said, "We have given them space, we have stayed silent for far too long, but if Hollywood keeps turning our family into their next reality show cash grab, we will not stand by and watch anymore." This is the moment the future king decided to speak, and when he speaks, the world listens. But why now? Why is Prince William, the composed, duty-bound father of three, the man who has always tried to rise above the drama, suddenly issuing this nuclear-level warning to the entire Hollywood machine? Let me take you behind the scenes, step by step, the way only inside the Dark Palace can, because this story is so much bigger than anyone outside the palace walls has realized. It all started bubbling up again 2 weeks ago, when word leaked out of Montecito that Meghan Markle was in secret talks with at least 3 major Hollywood studios. We are talking big-budget projects, scripted series, a potential feature film, and yes, another tell-all-style documentary. Insiders in Los Angeles are saying the pitch is simple and calculated. Meghan wants to play the ultimate victim-turned-victor. She wants to relive every single moment of her royal exit, every alleged slight from Kate Middleton, every racist headline, every tearful Oprah interview moment, but this time with million-dollar production values, celebrity guest stars, and dramatic recreations that will pull in millions of viewers. One top Hollywood agent told a close friend, and that friend spoke directly to our palace source. Meghan believes her brand is stronger than ever. She thinks the Sussex name still sells tickets. She wants to weaponize the royal drama all over again for her own profit. And Prince William saw the scripts, he saw the treatment documents, he saw the proposed budgets, and he had enough. Sources close to the Prince of Wales say he looked at those documents, and his face went stone cold because he knew exactly what this meant for his family, for his wife Catherine, who has fought so hard through her health battles, and for their 3 beautiful children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, who deserve to grow up without their family pain being sold as entertainment on streaming platforms around the world. In that emergency meeting, Prince William reportedly stood up and declared, "This stops now. We will not allow our children's future, Catherine's recovery, or the legacy of the late Queen to be turned into cheap Hollywood entertainment. Send the message loud and clear to every studio, every producer, and every agent. Do not mess with Meghan Markle if it means dragging us through the mud for profit." Can you even imagine the tension in that room? The future King of England basically telling Hollywood's elite, back off or else. Our palace insiders reveal that William did not just speak in general terms, he named names. He listed specific producers who have already flown into Montecito for secret meetings. He listed the streaming platforms that were circling like sharks, ready to throw money at anything that smelled like royal scandal. and he made it very clear that any project which sensationalizes the Wales-Sussex rift, any project that drags Catherine's health struggles back into the spotlight, or any project that tries to paint Harry as a tragic prince trapped by his evil, controlling family, will face immediate and severe consequences. What kind of consequences, you ask? Well, let's just say the British monarchy still has friends in very high places, diplomatic channels, powerful media allies, and even top attorneys who specialize in reputation management and international law. One veteran royal correspondent, who has covered the family for decades, told us off the record, William is done being polite. He watched his wife fight cancer. He watched his children deal with bullying because of the endless Sussex stories. He watched his father's reign get overshadowed by constant Markle noise. This warning is personal. Prince William's message was not delivered through a press release. It was not tweeted or posted on Instagram. It was sent through quiet back-channel meetings with some of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. We are talking billion-dollar studio heads. We are talking agents who represent the biggest stars on the planet. The message was simple, direct, and ice-cold. Final warning: do not mess with Meghan Markle in any project that exploits the British royal family for commercial gain. We have tolerated enough. The line has been drawn. Now let's talk about how Hollywood is reacting, because the panic is real, and it is spreading faster than you can imagine. Multiple sources in Los Angeles confirmed that at least 2 high-profile projects involving Meghan have been put on indefinite hold in the last 72 hours. One major streaming executive was overheard in a private lunch saying, "We do not need this kind of international headache. William is going to be king someday. Why poke the bear?" Another producer, who was literally days away from signing Meghan for a prestige drama series, suddenly got cold feet. "The optics are terrible," he told his team. "We cannot afford to be seen as the studio that helped the Sussexes attack the future king." This is huge. Hollywood has always loved royal drama. Look at The Crown. Look at all the Diana biopics. But they are now realizing that Prince William is not his father. He is not going to sit back and let the family name be used as clickbait forever. Meanwhile, back at Montecito, the atmosphere inside the Sussex mansion is described as explosive. Meghan Markle reportedly received word of the warning through her inner circle, and she was absolutely livid. One source, very close to the couple, says she paced the living room for hours and shouted, "He does not get to control my life or my career anymore. I left that prison for a reason." Prince Harry, according to multiple accounts, is caught in the middle once again. Friends say he looks exhausted and torn. He loves his wife. He supports her ambitions. But he also knows that crossing his brother this directly could mean the final, permanent break in the family. Some insiders even whisper that Harry tried to call William directly after the warning went out, and the call went straight to voicemail. You guys, this is Shakespeare-level family drama playing out in real time, and it is only getting more intense. Let's go deeper into why Prince William is so protective right now, because this is not just about Hollywood deals. This is about protecting the people he loves most in the world. Princess Catherine, the future queen, has been through hell and back. With her health battle, the last thing she needs is another wave of tabloid stories and Netflix specials rehashing every single alleged argument, every alleged slight, every alleged bullying claim from Meghan's camp. William has been her rock. He has shielded her from the spotlight when she needed it most. And now he is shielding their 3 beautiful children. Prince George, who is being prepared for his own future role, Princess Charlotte, who is growing up so fast, and little Prince Louis, who still deserves a normal childhood away from the cameras and the scandals. Princess Anne, the no-nonsense royal who has never been afraid to speak her mind, is said to be 100% behind William's warning. Sources say she told her nephew in private, "It is about time someone put their foot down. Enough is enough." Even King Charles is reportedly staying silent, but nodding in approval. The monarch knows his eldest son is doing what he himself could never quite bring himself to do: draw a hard line against the Sussex media machine. From the very beginning, when Meghan entered the royal family, there was magic. And then there was chaos. The wedding was a fairy tale, watched by billions. The world fell in love with the idea of a modern American duchess joining the centuries-old institution. But behind closed doors, according to palace insiders who have spoken to us over the years, cracks appeared almost immediately. Different work ethics, different ideas about duty versus personal brand, different ways of handling the intense pressure of royal life. Then came the Oprah interview that shook the world. Then came the Netflix series that divided opinions. Then came Spare, the book that sold millions but left permanent scars on the family. Every single time, the Sussexes framed themselves as the victims of a cold, racist, uncaring institution. And every single time, the palace stayed mostly silent. Until now. Prince William has watched his wife Kate be compared to Meghan in the most vicious ways online and in the press. He has watched his own reputation get dragged through the mud. He has watched his children's privacy get invaded by paparazzi tipped off by Sussex-friendly sources, and through it all, he stayed quiet, because that is what future kings do. But something snapped. The trigger, our sources say, was the latest round of Hollywood meetings. Meghan was reportedly shopping a project that would finally tell the real story of her time in the palace, complete with dramatic recreations of arguments with Kate, alleged phone calls with the late Queen, and scenes portraying William as the controlling older brother. That was the final straw. William reportedly told his team, "If they want to make money off our pain, they will learn that there are consequences. Hollywood does not get to rewrite our family history for ratings." And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why this final warning is so explosive. Hollywood is now divided. Some executives are saying, "This is free publicity. Let's lean in and make the drama even bigger." Others are saying, "We do not want to be on the wrong side of history when William becomes king." Agents are frantically calling their clients, warning them to stay away from any Sussex-adjacent projects for the next few months. At least two major stars, who were rumored to be considering guest spots in a Meghan project, have already backed out quietly, because they do not want to risk offending the future king. Meghan's team is already spinning the narrative. They are preparing statements about free speech, about a woman's right to tell her story, about not being silenced by the institution. Expect Instagram posts full of subtle shade. Expect carefully worded interviews. Expect maybe even a surprise podcast drop. But here is what the Sussexes might not realize. Prince William is playing the long game. He is thinking about his reign. He is thinking about his children's future. He is thinking about the monarchy's survival in the social media age. And he is done letting outsiders dictate the story. Prince William has reportedly authorized a contingency plan. If Hollywood ignores the warning and greenlights any major Meghan project that crosses the line, the palace is prepared to release a series of carefully timed statements, possibly even legal letters, and most dramatically, withdraw any remaining privileges or titles that could still be used for commercial gain. In other words, play with fire and you might get burned. You guys, this is the most assertive we have ever seen Prince William. This is not the shy, reserved prince we saw in the early days. This is a man stepping fully into his destiny as a protector of his family and his institution. So the question the entire world is asking right now is, will Hollywood listen? Will the big studios back away from the Sussex drama goldmine? Or will they double down, betting that American audiences crave royal scandal more than they fear a future king's disapproval? We will be watching every single move. Princess Catherine has stayed gracefully silent, but those closest to her say she is proud of her husband. She knows he is fighting for their family. She knows he is fighting for their children's peace. Prince Harry remains the wild card. Will he side with his wife and push forward anyway? Or will this final warning finally force a long overdue family conversation? Whatever happens next, one thing is crystal clear. Prince William has spoken, the future king has drawn his line, and Hollywood has been put on official notice. This is the final warning, and the clock is ticking. This warning is about so much more than one Hollywood deal. It is about the soul of the monarchy. It is about a father protecting his children. It is about a husband standing by his wife through thick and thin. It is about a future king saying enough to the endless cycle of drama that has plagued the family for years. Prince William has shown strength, leadership, and unwavering loyalty to the crown and to his loved ones. And that is something the world should respect. No matter which side of the Atlantic you are on, the line has been drawn, the warning has been issued, and now the ball is in Hollywood's court. Let me expand even further on the emotional weight of everything that is unfolding, because Prince William is not just protecting the monarchy, he is protecting the very heart of his family. Think about everything Catherine has endured in the last few years. The surgeries, the chemotherapy, the public appearances where she had to smile through pain while the world speculated, and now to have Hollywood potentially turning that private struggle into scripted drama for profit, it is unthinkable. William has been by her side every step of the way. He has canceled engagements. He has shielded the children from the worst of the headlines. And now he is saying, enough is enough, to the one person he believes keeps fueling the fire from across the ocean. Our sources say William has privately told close friends that he will not let Meghan's ambitions come at the cost of his wife's dignity or his children's innocence. He sees the pattern. He saw it with the Oprah interview. He saw it with the Netflix docuseries. He saw it with the book. And now he sees it with these new Hollywood pitches. And he is determined to break the cycle once and for all. Princess Anne, who has always been the straight-talking member of the family, is said to have reinforced this stance in a private conversation with William, telling him, "You are doing the right thing, nephew. The family needs strength like this right now." She has never been a fan of the Sussex approach, and insiders say she views this warning as a necessary stand for the future of the institution. Even King Charles, who has tried to keep the peace for so long, is reportedly relieved that his son is taking charge. The monarch knows the crown is stronger when it is unified, and William's firm hand is exactly what the family needs at this moment. Now let us dive deeper into the Hollywood side of things, because the reaction there is nothing short of chaotic. At least 3 major talent agencies have held emergency calls with their clients, advising them to pause any conversations with Team Sussex. One high-powered agent was heard saying on a leaked call, "We love Meghan's story, but we cannot afford to alienate the British royal family, especially when the next king is sending direct messages." Another studio head canceled a scheduled Zoom meeting with Meghan's representatives the day after the warning leaked, saying, "The timing is too sensitive. We need to reassess our entire slate." This kind of panic has not been seen since the early days of the Sussex split, and it shows just how much influence Prince William actually wields, even from across the ocean. Meanwhile, in Montecito, the Sussex household is in full damage control mode. Meghan is reportedly working the phones, calling every contact she has built over the years, trying to salvage deals that were almost signed. Harry, according to friends, is trying to play mediator, but his heart is not in it. He knows his brother's warning carries real weight, and he is worried about the long-term consequences for his own children, Archie and Lilibet, who deserve a stable life away from the constant royal versus Hollywood tug-of-war. The children are the real innocents in all of this, and William has made it clear in private that he will protect his nieces and nephews from any fallout as well, even if it means drawing harder lines. This is family after all, and blood is thicker than Hollywood contracts. You guys, the layers to this story just keep unfolding because Prince William is not acting on impulse. He has been planning this moment for months. Our sources reveal that he has consulted with top legal minds in London and even reached out discreetly to international reputation firms to prepare for any counter moves from the Sussex camp. He wants to be ready for everything, from social media campaigns to potential lawsuits. and he is determined to keep the moral high ground while protecting the crown. The late queen would be proud of this kind of quiet strength because she too believed in duty above drama, and William is channeling that spirit now more than ever. As the days turn into weeks, we can expect more developments. Hollywood may try to test the waters with smaller projects first, seeing if William follows through on his threats, or if this was just a one-time statement. But those who know the prince say he does not bluff. He means every word of that final warning, and the industry would be wise to take it seriously. Meanwhile, the public is already reacting. Social media is on fire with royal watchers in America and around the world debating whether William is right to step in or whether Meghan deserves her shot at redemption. The comments are pouring in, some saying William is the hero protecting his family, others saying Hollywood should not bow to any monarchy. But the truth is, this warning has already changed the game. Deals are being paused, scripts are being rewritten, and the Sussex-Hollywood pipeline is feeling the pressure like never before. Prince William has shown the world that the future king is not afraid to defend what matters most: his wife, his children, his legacy, and the institution that has defined his life since birth. This is not the end of the story. It is only the beginning of a new chapter where the monarchy fights back against the forces that have tried to commercialize its pain for years. So America, what do you think? Should Hollywood respect Prince William's wishes and back off the Meghan projects? Or does Meghan have every right to tell her story, no matter who it upsets? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now because I read every single one. Do you stand with William protecting his family? Or do you think the Sussexes deserve their Hollywood comeback? If you are as shocked and hooked as I am, smash that like button, share this video with every royal watcher you know, and subscribe to Inside the Dark Palace with notifications turned on, because we bring you the stories the mainstream media is too scared to touch. The real, raw, uncensored truth from behind the palace walls. We will be back with updates the second anything else breaks, because in this royal saga, something always does. This has been your exclusive deep dive into the final warning that has Hollywood shaking in their designer boots. Prince William has spoken. The monarchy is fighting back, and the world is watching. Thank you for joining me inside the Dark Palace. Stay royal, stay informed, and I will see you in the next video, where we reveal what Princess Anne is planning next to support her nephew's stand. But before we sign off, let me leave you with one more thought. This warning is about so much more than one Hollywood deal. It is about the soul of the monarchy. It is about a father protecting his children. It is about a husband standing by his wife through thick and thin. It is about a future king saying enough to the endless cycle of drama that has plagued the family for years. Prince William has shown strength, leadership, and unwavering loyalty to the crown and to his loved ones. And that is something the world should respect no matter which side of the Atlantic you are on. The line has been drawn, the warning has been issued, and now the ball is in Hollywood's court. Will they listen, or will they risk the wrath of the future king? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the Dark Palace has never been more alive with tension, and we will continue to bring you every twist, every turn, and every shocking revelation as this story unfolds, because you deserve the truth, the full, unfiltered truth, and Inside the Dark Palace will always deliver it straight to you. Thank you again for watching. If this video opened your eyes to the real power struggles happening behind the scenes, please give it a thumbs up and share it far and wide, because the more people who see this, the more pressure there is on all sides to do the right thing for the family, for the children, and for the future of the monarchy. We are in this together, royal watchers, and I cannot wait to hear what you have to say in the comments below. Until next time, this is your host, signing off from Inside the Dark Palace, where the secrets are deep, the drama is real, and the truth always finds its way to the light. And let us keep digging even deeper into the heart of this royal earthquake, because the truth is, Prince William's final warning is not just a single moment in time, it is the culmination of years of built-up frustration and quiet resolve that has finally boiled over into action. Think about how many sleepless nights the Prince of Wales must have spent watching the endless headlines, the constant social media attacks, and the way his family's most private moments have been twisted into entertainment for profit across the pond. He has seen Catherine fight her battle with courage and grace, only to have those struggles potentially turned into plot points for a streaming series that would rake in millions while reopening old wounds. He has seen his children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, deal with the pressure of being in the spotlight far too young, and he has decided that enough is truly enough. Our deepest palace sources confirm that William has been meeting quietly with his most senior advisors for weeks, preparing this exact message, making sure every word carried the weight of the future crown. And now that the warning has been delivered, the ripple effects are being felt from Beverly Hills to Buckingham Palace. Hollywood insiders are whispering in closed-door meetings that this changes everything for any project even remotely tied to the Sussex brand. Some producers who were once eager to sign big checks are now stepping back, saying the risk of offending the next king is simply too great for their bottom line. Others are scrambling to rewrite scripts, removing any direct references to the Wales family or the late Queen, to avoid triggering the contingency plan that Kensington Palace has already put in place. You guys, the level of caution in Tinseltown right now is unprecedented, and it proves just how powerful Prince William's voice has become on the global stage. Meanwhile, the Sussex camp is in full defensive mode, with Meghan reportedly rallying her closest allies and legal team to push back against what she sees as an unfair attempt to silence her voice. But the reality is, this is not about silencing anyone, it is about protecting a family and an institution that has endured centuries of tradition and now faces the modern onslaught of celebrity culture gone wild. Prince Harry finds himself in the most painful position of all, torn between the love for his wife and the unbreakable bond with his brother. Sources close to him say he has been pacing the grounds of Montecito, trying to find a way to bridge the gap. But deep down, he knows his brother's warning comes from a place of genuine concern for the children and the future of the monarchy. This is not a game of egos. It is a battle for the very soul of what the royal family stands for, and William is determined to win it for the sake of everyone involved: the late Queen's legacy, the stability of the crown, and the peace of mind for Catherine and the kids. As we look ahead to the coming days and weeks, expect more fireworks, because Hollywood does not like being told what to do, and the Sussexes have built an entire brand on pushing boundaries. But Prince William has made it crystal clear that the boundaries now have royal teeth behind them. America, this is the moment where the world gets to see the future. Kings stand tall and protect what matters most, so keep your eyes peeled, because the next chapter in this saga is going to be even more explosive than what we have already witnessed. And Inside the Dark Palace will be right here, bringing you every single update the second it breaks. Thank you for staying with me through this deep dive. If you want more raw, unfiltered royal truth, hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe, because we are just getting started.